Dom DeMarco.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dom DeMarco.
Hey, folks. What the
Hello,
business is?
everybody.
What the business is, folks? Real quick, man. First off, shout out to my dude Pop, man, out of jail, out of prison. Dog.
Dom DeMarco.
That is not his real name, folks. So it's not
Who?
like I'm sitting here. It's not like this. One of my homeboys, man. He been in jail since 2010, nigga. He got out not too long ago. He's working at a spot in the city, and he
That's
should
what's
be
up.
done with his probation soon in August. Dude, it's, you know what I'm saying, dude? That's what I'm talking about, man. Good cat, just, got into some shit, made some bad decisions. Other than that,
Well,
good cat, dude.
hold on. He a good cat. What he was guilty of.
I ain't gonna put his shit out there like that, but let's just say it has some. Let's say it start with a K and end with an Akeem, nigga.
Got a smidge of an echo there, Sean.
Echo. Well, that's probably because my damn volume of my headphones is probably up too high.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
So you be having the same problem that Shark be having. Yeah, shout out to Shark 007 on Twitch. You be having the same problem, shit, because he's just like, dude, my headphones be turned down. He's just like, you just talk loud as fuck. I was like, man, fuck you, nigga.
Nigga, I know I talk loud as fuck. That's for damn sure.
Ooh, that nigga about to be he about to be so fucking mad when he pull over. His utility box is open. Oh,
He done lost all kind of shit, dog.
hell yeah. Oh, that shit about to, man, that nigga about to be sick.
Well,
Oh.
once again, shout out to my nigga, man. I'm glad he home, dog. I'm glad I've known this cat since I was 18, bro. Glad this dude home, man. But anyway, folks,
Glad to see you home, Pop.
Yeah,
We
folks,
glad to see
tonight,
you home, Pop.
you already know we gonna talk
hold
about it. You already
down.
know. Yeah. POP, hold it down. Yeah, he was holding it down too, goddamn. Since 2010, he was holding it down. I'm gonna ask this nigga next time I see him, dog. I'm gonna ask him, did he drop the soup?
Now, ask him. Was he the one that was holding it down, or did he get held down? I'm joking.
No, he cool, man. Like back in the day, he probably would have slapped the nigga for asking him some shit like that. But he ain't like that no more. He didn't calm his ass down.
Well, he gonna have to calm his ass down, man. You be like, what you gonna do?
He had to calm me down tonight. He actually had to calm me down tonight because I told him about that cat that said that he was gonna use my teeth as dominoes or some shit.
Oh, you talking about that bitch nigga?
Yeah, the bitch nigga. He had to calm me down about the nigga. I'll just tell him about the shit because he knows the nigga. He knows mutually. He knows the cat. He like, oh, this pussy nigga ain't finna do nothing, man.
Man, we might, man. Know what? We gonna roll up on that nigga. If he at homecoming, we rolling up on that nigga.
Man, that nigga ain't been do shit.
I might know what.
Matter of fact, because he knows him better. I know him. So he's like, dude, he said this is what's gonna happen. He gonna see you first, and when he see you first, he ain't gonna say shit to you.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, listen here, my man said he don't want no problems, but I do. Wow, nigga.
I told him, I said, dude, I ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna walk up on him and ask and say, here go my teeth. What about them dominoes?
Or hey, I got an idea. You walk up to him, you get real close, be like, what you say you was gonna do to me, nigga? And I'm gonna get on all my fours behind him. Pause. Yeah, I'm gonna get all my fours behind him, and we're gonna do that nigga like we used to do in football practice. Push the nigga back just a little bit, he fall over on it.
Dude, that's some Looney Tunes shit, nigga.
Hey, you used to do that when you was in football?
Bunny. We used to do that shit all the time. But I'm just saying, that's some old Looney Tunes shit, that nigga. That's some old goddamn Hell, I don't know, some Rodney Dangerfield ass shit, nigga. That's some old Amos and Andy. That's some old goddamn Three Stooges ass shit. Matter of fact, I ain't
I
watched
remember
Three
the
Stooges.
time. I remember the time
You remember
we did that
the
shit to our
time?
coach. We did that shit to our coach in practice,
Oh wow, y'all had a
and
death wish, didn't you?
bruh, like we was just like,
I
coach
know
gonna make
y'all
us
got
run
punished.
gassers.
I know y'all read for gassers
I
after
was,
that shit.
I was like, coach about to make us run gassers on for this shit. He was like, yeah,
I know
nigga,
you
gonna
ran some
do it.
gases, man. Ain't no way in the hell you ain't run no gases after that. Hell, I would have made you run some gases if that shit would have
Well,
happened to me.
it was it
You've
was
been
our last
rolling, nigga.
week of the regular season practice before
I
we
don't
went
give a
to the
fuck. You've
playoffs.
been rolling, nigga.
It was
That's
our
even
last regular.
worse.
Well, it was our last regular season before we went to practicing shit.
Uh-huh.
And so, it was our last regular season practice. So we was just like, yo, we're gonna do this shit to coach. And we had the photographer. He was on the sideline taking pictures because we had a banquet. Like the banquet was like set for like a month and a half
Uh-huh.
later.
Uh-huh.
And so I told the photographer, I was like, hey, when you see me get on all fours, bro, behind the coach, make sure you take the pictures. So I got
God
on
damn,
all
y'all setting his
fours.
ass up.
I got on all fours.
Yo
Homie,
big ass.
who the fuck was it? I'm not
Yo
sure.
big
Was
ass
it
got on all
Drew?
fours. Pause.
Was it Drew or was it technically it wasn't on all
It
fours, it
was
was Bear
Cam.
Claw.
It was Cam Scatterboo. That's who it was.
No, it was it's like Bear Claws and shit, right? And so I'm not sure, was it Drew, TB, or Austin? It was one of them niggas. It wasn't Whoopi because Whoopi was too much of a pussy to do it. It was all defense that did this shit. And so it was the
That's usually
offensive
who it
coordinator.
be.
It was our offensive coordinator and shit. And so we was just like, all right, we did this shit. Wow, got it. He was like, y'all fucking playing? And we got a game coming
You
up in
know,
2 days?
course he did that
Run
shit.
fucking gassers. And the
Exactly.
whole
That's
time.
what he's supposed to do, dog. That's the last freaking game of the season. You don't be
the whole
playing
the whole
around,
time
dog.
the whole time we run gassers and the whole time we running gassers and shit. I'm running right next to the photographer. I was like, "Did you get the shots?" He was like, "Oh, I got the
I
shots."
fucked up. I
And
ain't gonna lie to
then
you now.
and then he hit the double whistle for us to stop. And
Chill for a minute.
and coach, he started shooting off his coordinator, started shooting us out. Our defensive coordinator laughing and shit. He's
Well, I
trying to be
bet.
serious, but
You
he's
know the
giggling
defense
and shit.
coordinators always have a sense of humor. It be them offensive motherfuckers that be goddamn walk around like they got a stick up their ass, dog.
Let me finish this shit.
I don't know what it's about that shit.
So coach was just like, we got two more days before our game. 2 more games for this goddamn game. Was it worth it? I just started taking off running. Everybody else started
Ain't no
taking
need
off running.
arguing, nigga. Ain't no need arguing about that shit. We just
And
gonna
TB
throw it
was
around.
like, absolutely, it was fucking worth it. Yeah, we just like, he's like,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, it was worth it, coach. And we just started to like 2 more
I
laps.
know y'all was freaking. I know y'all. That adds some shit. That
And
adds
I
to the
had
shit.
and the head coach, she brought the head coach because our head coach and our defensive coordinator, they used to work a lot together and shit. But these motherfuckers was like brothers because how they cuss each other out on the sidelines. God damn, boy. And the coach, she was like, yo, why the fuck y'all do that to him? He was just like, coach, he's been lighting our asses up the whole entire year at practice. We had to do something, coach. And I was like, wait till the banquet. I was like, we got pictures for you, coach.
Folks, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little tipsy right now. Somebody around here making these strong ass fucking margaritas.
Yeah, nigga, I tell you a little tipsy.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday month, man. I celebrate all month. It's finna be plenty of debauchery. No, I'm just playing. I don't be doing shit. I'll probably go get me a fucking spa day sometime this month. I'll probably fucking, go fishing. Calm, lame shit. That's what us half a centurions do. I got experience now. These eyes have seen a lot of shit. These hands have touched all types of materials. Done all types of unscrupulous shit, too. It's been a long time, folks. Once you get to my age, shit start making more sense, dog. I am 50 years and a day old, goddammit. I said 50 years, a day, and 4 hours and I want to say 8 minutes. Yeah. 50 years, 1 day, 4 hours and 8 minutes, goddammit.
Yeah, when he was born, oldest
That's how
brother was
old
hot.
I am. It is what it is. Let's welcome in Crypto Dragon. Say something, nigga.
What's up?
I dare you to say anything but the word crypto.
Stable coins.
Damn.
I triple dog dare you.
I triple dog dare you to say
get
anything
the fuck
but stable coins
and
liquidity.
nigga?
Hedge funds.
Damn.
Asset management groups.
And that's how he is, folks. He's a wealth of knowledge. And we will be getting into crypto later on, probably after this first segment. Now, the first segment we're going to go into, I'm going to do a fucking rant about this goddamn war. Excuse me. War we were in, goddammit. We're no longer in the bitch. Look, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. I don't understand you nig-nogs, man. I really don't understand you nig-nogs, man. Something is wrong with y'all, man.
Yup.
I don't get it. Y'all don't look deep into shit. You assume shit. You don't check all outlets, namely news.
Because they stupid.
All right, for y'all out there that don't know, there are certain news outlets that have a certain way they lean, and it is evident, prevalent, and has always been present. For instance, CNN and BS Now, also known as MS Now, are left-leaning. Now, MS Now is supposedly very far left-leaning. CNN is more of left, but not moderate. It's more left than moderate. Now, it didn't used to be like that. Now, Fox News is supposedly right-wing, but regular conservative right-wing. Damn, say that shit 3 times fast. And Newsmax, which I just found out, is far right. Okay? Now, with that being said,
Newsmax is a mixture between far right and far left.
So that, in other words, they on both sides of the extreme then.
Well,
which would bring them right in the center, actually.
Yeah. Because they got Chris Cuomo, and Chris Cuomo, he's a left. He's a progressive.
He's a progressive, he is. Well, I'm just telling you what has been actually put in print and said about these certain places and organizations. Is that fact that Newsmax is far right. And The Hill, which is a newspaper, is centrist. But guess what actually liberal outlet is actually in the center?
Pause real quick. Can you hear me? Oh, so yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the hill is it. The hill can be. It all depends who is the host of the hill that day. It really does depend because sometimes the hill could be like fucking far left, and sometimes the hill could be far, like it be far. It just depends who are the hosts that
So
day.
much.
But it's supposed to be a down the center. With the hill, is basically like used to be like Crystal Ball and Sager, however the fuck you say his name, and like
Sager?
Crystal Ball, Sager, what the fuck this nigga's name is? He's like he's a doom and gloom black pill Republicans now, and
Oh
so
wow.
they like when they were together. It used to be honestly, it used to be kind of centrist before Crystal Ball went far fucking left. She just said fuck it and went completely far left with her cuck, Cal Kuczynski.
You
With
like how
all
Jen
disrespect
Psaki
to
is
the
like
man,
how Jen Psaki is going all the way fucking left now?
she been all the way left.
Oh my bad, man.
She
I
she
didn't pay
been all
much
like
attention to her though.
yeah, Jen Psaki. Remember Jen Psaki. Used to call her nickname is Double Back Saki
Oh, cause she
because she
doubled
used to
down so
always
much.
have to double back. She used to always double back. Then whenever she was caught being wrong, she used to double down.
Oh,
And
well.
so then you also have let's see, well, we all know James St. Pierre, she was far leftist. Woke to this, another wokey, the Infinity Gauntlet of woke, where she
Mm-hmm.
was black, open lesbian. Yeah.
I just found out about her.
Who,
I
Jen
wasn't paying.
Psaki?
Yeah, no. Oh, Pierre.
Yeah.
That she
And
like to
so
muff dive every now and then.
I don't know how you just found out about that.
I wasn't paying no attention to her ass.
Yeah, I'm about to say you clearly
That's
wasn't,
all that
nigga,
shit.
because that bit every
She had
single
started
time,
lying so much, my nigga. I just started to say, fuck it, man. I don't even feel like
nigga,
noticing
she
or even
came in the
recognizing that
mud.
you live in Shawty.
Like you ever the like the definition on sight, like when I see you, nigga, I'm just gonna swing on you, cuz
Oh, I
that's
know.
basically what she on sight. She was bullshitting, lying, and every opportunity she could get,
I
she
wasn't even
had no
watching the press
problem
conferences,
mentioning
nigga.
that she was a lesbian and black.
Hey,
I had no desire to look at them damn press conferences back then, my nigga. Like I do now, my nigga. But anyway, like I was saying, there's something wrong with y'all nignogs, man. So, me and a friend, now I can say this because we can disagree and there's no disrespect. We in my DMs talking about this whole thing, and he comes to me 2 days ago, right? Like right the day of my birthday or either the day before my birthday. And he texts me and says, still waiting on these predictions that you said about the war and all this mess we in. And I said to myself, because I'm highly informed about what I look at, and at this point in time, I already know it's kind of trending down. When the day after he sent that shit to me, how about that's when the ceasefire was called?
Dom DeMarco.
I told him, oh, oops, I guess I just was off by a day or two. That's what I told him. You don't understand. When you in the news and really digging, they had already said it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks. That's how long they said. So once again, like we've said plenty of times on this podcast, is that you you under promise and you over deliver. You under promise and you over deliver. Trump been playing art of war with these motherfuckers from the giddy up. You feel me?
Be
Said
right back.
4 to 6 weeks. And here we go. Week 5. Ceasefire, nigga.
Dom DeMarco.
I told his ass I guess I was off by a couple of days. See, here's the thing. This is when I say you nigga know something wrong with y'all, it's nothing ever's good enough for you. If something happens and it's a good thing and you don't like it, then you're going to bring some attention to something else that ain't worth shit. So he says to me in my DMs, he gave up too much. Gave up too much what? What the fuck did we give up? One fucking plane got shot down. 13 people died. Hundreds of people injured.
13 people did not die. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's been 13 Americans got killed, bro.
No, it's only been 6.
No, it's 13. Yep. You forgot about the fueling accident, bro. You forgot about the fueling accident that happened after the friendly fire shit. Well, not friendly fire shit, but the reason why them 6 got killed because they was at a base and the shit got hit, and I think something.
What fueling accident are you talking? I'm trying to figure out what
fueling an airplane. They were refueling, and there was some malfunction or something, and it crashed. Yes, sir. That happened like week 2, I want to say. Dragon, didn't you hear about that shit? Dragon. All right, folks. Anyway, so let me go back to Miranda. I was trying to say, you need to know something wrong with y'all because he said he gave up too much. It's like, what do you want? Like, can you just tell us what it is that you want? 1 minute, it's good. The next minute, well, if this would have happened, this. It's like all these motherfucking excuses or some reason to hate. Y'all pissed off. Your TDS has gotten too out of hand. It's gotten too out of hand. It really has. And so we're going to look at this right here because your boy Benny Johnson, and we probably going to get a strike for this. I don't give a fuck. I'm a little bit too tipsy. Be trying to find out how to play this shit without fucking playing the damn having this shit paused while we fucking play. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? Hell, I don't even know.
Like, if we can't, like, Sean, if we can't, like, freeze frame it a little bit or just play, like, the actual part, I don't want to, like, I don't want to be like one of these channels to where we're a reaction of a reaction channel. Feel me?
All right, well, let me see if I can find just a part where I can read. All right, so basically what I want y'all to see is that Donald Trump has found a way to make America so great. Like, if you know about AI, in order for you to be like the pioneer of AI, you have to have energy. If you don't have energy, you can't do it. Well, the whole Strait of Hormuz and this whole Iran thing, it's going to allow us to put China in a box when it comes to AI and anything else that requires fuel because of this shit. Plus, we're drilling. Plus, we have Venezuela's reserves. Venezuela's reserves make Saudi Arabia's reserves look like a thimble, pretty much. So with that being said, if you look at all of that, China is now put in the box as well as Russia because they get a lot of their fucking oil from Iran. And now it seems that Iran and America are forming some type of, alliance. And so let's see what this says here. I'm gonna read this part. Go ahead, man.
Can I break it down with this whole situation with Iran and with the ceasefire? All right, so with this ceasefire, shout out to China with China's help and Pakistan's help.
Pakistan, yeah.
With this ceasefire, what's going to happen is, God damn, Trump is good too. What's going to happen is with the Strait of Hormuz, in order for now to get oil through the Strait of Hormuz, the United States and Iran are going to be charged in tolls.
Mm-hmm.
In order, so in order for your country of origin to get oil, or fuel, natural gas, whatever, if you go through it, you're going to have to pay a toll. Now, to all your doom and gloom motherfuckers, this is going to generate up to $500 billion within 5 years or more. And that's going to be split between Iran and the United States of America. What is hilarious about it is that not only we just pretty much just came out, we pretty much just came out on top, but you're talking about this money is going to be absolute. It's going to go to our national deficit. And it's going to help us balance the budget that we need to do, that we're going to have to do for, like, we seriously got to start balancing the budget as a country, because of the fact that the number one thing that causes countries to fail is for financial reasons. Example, look at Haiti. Another example, look at Greece. So on, Yugoslavia. I could continue to go on, but financial reasons is the number one reasons why most countries go bankrupt and fail. And so we're at a point to where we have to really, as a country, we got to stop voting for stupid shit. We got to start voting for actual reasons. Like for real life reasons, because of the fact that there's a choice. You always have a choice. We have a choice as countrymen. We have a choice as a country, to where what do we have to cut and what do we need to get rid of. If we don't start making certain cuts, if we don't start making shit, like if we don't start doing shit to get rid of the deficit, what's going to happen is 1 year you're going to wake up and the choice is going to be made for you. Example, Social Security is expected to run out in 10 years. 10 years. Damn. That's when Social Security is expected to run out. Technically 9 years from now. So, to all the older people, they're going to be fucked. And what you're going to have, like, if we don't do something now, you're going to start seeing a bunch of elderly people getting back into the workforce. And, which in my opinion, that will be fucking wrong. Because of the fact that people spend decades giving back to a system that they thought that was going to be there for them when they get older. 2, next thing you're going to start losing is specific social networks that's going to basically start coming after women first. Because more women live on the social networks than men does. So example, food stamps, that will be one. Welfare, that will be another. Medicare, so on. This shit, and it's not like you can't, you won't be able to holler and yell at a politician. They're going to be like, there's no money for it. Because what you going to do? Get rid of your national defense budget? As the United States, you have so many enemies as a country. It's like the Kingdom of Heaven. If you ever seen that movie, there was a scene after he finished fighting the prince's servant, who was disguised as the prince, and the prince was disguised as the servant. The prince who Orlando Bloom thought was a servant, he said something. The men you killed, you're gonna have enemies before you even know it. And so what happens is in the United States, we have enemies that we don't even know yet. We have enemies that don't like freedom. There was a episode on 90 Day Fiance of where the 2 weeks before he got to America, he was in Iran. The dude was so afraid to say what's on his mind that he was terrified to say certain shit because he did not know what was okay. And his fiance, the white woman, was explaining to him, you can say whatever you want. You're right. You're free. You have freedom to say whatever you want. And he was just like, well, there's certain things I can't say because I'm afraid of what they would do to my family back home. That's the freedom you guys don't understand. And that freedom is certain countries really do not like. Thailand, you cannot say anything negative towards the king. If you say anything negative towards the king, this will guarantee you're going to fucking prison. Don't matter what country you're from. There's certain countries.
They're too entitled, man. They whenever they go on vacation, they stay on the resort, my nigga. They don't get out in the damn real country.
In some countries, if you see a man discipline his woman, you could go to jail for interfering.
Mm-hmm.
Like what almost happened with me. I seen a man disciplining his woman, and I was like, no, fuck that. And I had a homie had to be like, no. Max Powers, no, don't stop. You got to remember, this is not your country. And right there when he said that shit, reality kicked in. Even when the family leaves, the hoes still want to get it. Ooh, my bad. I had a quote. That was quick quote from Drake. My bad, y'all. So we're going to have to start making difficult choices, right? We seen what happened after Trump lost an election in 2020. The price of what happened? What was the main cause of the price of everything going up? I could tell you one thing, and people don't like it when I say it because they accuse me of being anti-immigrant, anti-illegal immigrant, anti-immigrant. No, I'm telling the truth. But we have multiple countries that all the shit that you have seen, like, example, we have Canada. The same shit that happened in Canada, same shit happened in the United States. Same shit that has happened in Dominican Republic, same shit happened in the United States. Same thing that happened in Colombia. A lot of the countries in Latin America, Argentina, so many fucking countries. What happened? Unfettered illegal immigration. Canada, unfettered immigration. What happened is once it gets too many too many buyers in the market, the price of the brick got to go up because there's too many buyers. And so the competitors going to raise which are the homeowners, the apartment complex, the private equity firms who own certain residential buildings, residential homes. The price of the brick is going to go up, and it has to go up because the market decides. That's what happens when you live in a capitalistic society. The market will always decide the price. So, when Trump talking about getting rid of the illegals, there's so many things that will be taken care of once you start kicking these motherfuckers out. Because let's think about it. Just think about it. Back in the 90s, the price of shit was extremely fucking low. The price of everything is double for what it is. What back in the fucking 90s, it's goddamn double. Everything is fucking double. What happened during the 90s? What they start doing? Unfeathered illegal immigration into the United States. That was it was not the causation of the prices going up, but I could fucking argue correlation. And so correlation of shit going up. To all you fucking liberals, how much proof do you need? These motherfuckers have lied to you decades after decades after decades after decades after decades. So you get a president like Donald Trump. This is what happens when you actually get a man, an actual, not a weak man, but actual fucking strong man in office. That you motherfuckers have been used to weak so much it goddamn scares you. So, what Trump leadership, what Trump deal-making skills, what he has done with the whole Iran shit, rest in peace to the 13 soldiers that passed away. I don't want to see nobody pass away, but you are in the military. That's what you fucking signed up for. You know there's a possibility that you're going to fucking die. Why? Because when you mix bullets and when you mix guns and bullets, damn it, and you got an enemy, somebody got to die and somebody's going to die. So rest in peace to the 13 soldiers. But what Trump has pulled off in Iran, we're going to still wait because we're still going to wait, but we got to wait. We got to see what's going to happen. But what he pulled off in Iran, when this shit is set, signed, ink hits paper, the deal is done, motherfucker, Trump is going to go down as one of the greatest, greatest geopoliticians that ever existed in the history of the United States. Because what Trump has done, it's about to solidify the United States of America world dominance for the next 100 fucking years. Next 100 years. Because all you motherfuckers who talks about how bad the United States is, how bad, motherfucker, you haven't lived in a world when you're number 2, nigga. You haven't lived in the motherfucking world as the number 2. You've been number 1 since you've been a fucking alive. The power what we've been going through for the last decade and shit. This is what happens when you've been slowly you've been slowly losing power to your number 2. Because don't get it fucking twisted. All this shit, what Trump pulled off, what Venezuela, Cuba, Iran, this is what you got to do to bring fucking China to the goddamn table. All this shit is for what you got to do to bring China to the motherfucking table. And you bitch ass niggas want to cry. You always goddamn crying for nothing. Pussy. This is Max Powers. Thank you. I'm done. Hello? Hello?
I would rather have a strong leader than have a damn leader that's got to send billions of dollars somewhere for somebody to damn behave themselves. And then they pissed in our faces by using the money to develop their fucking nuclear program. And you nignogs over there on the left actually believe in these motherfuckers when they tell you something through the daggum news. Like when that guy said that their missiles can't reach over 1,000 kilometers. Bitch, Diego Garcia is 2,000 and some odd miles away from Iran. And they shot that damn missile that way. And when people saw that they had that capability, boom. But y'all know, y'all nignogs want somebody to wait and see. We ain't waiting to see shit. They've been fucking with us since 1979. It's a damn shame the 47th president had to take down 47 years of tyranny and terrorist activity. But basically what this is basically saying, guys, is that we're working closely with Iran. And they're going to be talking about tariffs and sanctions relief with Iran. And they've already had some nominal amount of agreements. This says 15. Some nominal amount of agreements and whatnot that goes on with this. Let's see what else we can read up in here. All right, so I don't know who that person is, but it says an official from one of the mediating countries tells me that the 11th hour deal between U.S. and Iran came together after the involvement of two unlikely actors, Vice President J.D. Vance and China. Vance was looped in late Tuesday, and China helped get Iran on board. Really, it's China and Pakistan, folks. And do you know what CNN and MS Now are reporting? They're reporting some stuff about basically Trump has caved. Are you fucking kidding me? So you're seeing it today. He's caved. Huh?
This is what, and bruh, we're going to have to pass a law to do something about the media, bruh. Because I want you to check this shit out, right? These motherfuckers cry when I cry about, oh my God, Trump, he said civilization is going to end tonight. Oh my God. I can't believe he's talking about he's talking about genocide. Oh my God, Trump, I can't believe he said that. Then, oh, there's a ceasefire. Yeah, we knew you was going to chicken out. Fuck yeah, you chicken.
Yeah, I know. There's these knickknacks, man.
Fucking chicken. You chicken. See, it's like what best way that I could describe it is, I don't know, some of you guys, if you ever been cliff jumping like, or cliff diving into some water, right? You dive into some water. Now, the highest I ever jumped was about, I don't know, I think it was like 50 feet. Probably, I would have to say 30 yards, 50 feet, 30, like around there. Ballpark, around that. Into a goddamn body of water in the middle of the middle of, well, it was Paradise Falls in Chattanooga. I just gave away one of my secret locations. If you find it, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. So it's called Paradise Falls, and it's in the middle up there in Saudi Daisy, Tennessee, northwestern Chattanooga-ish. Northwestern Chattanooga. So I remember jumping off the lower edge one time, and I wasn't really scared. But when I got to the top motherfucker, the top part, I was scared. So basically, best way I can describe it is that, I'm at the top of that cliff, and it's high up. The shit's looking further up. I'm getting nervous and scared. I'm like, then my homeboy down there, you ain't gonna jump. You scared? What, you chicken? You're a chicken. You're a chicken. That's basically what they did to Donald Trump. Donald Trump got the hands on a nuclear weapon. He like, you're not gonna push the button. You're a fucking chicken, Donald Trump. Yeah, you're a chicken. You ain't gonna do it. But you're also crying about, oh my God, Donald Trump is about to nuke somebody. You're not going to do it. You're a chicken. I'm like, this is the liberal party now.
Well, if you also look at it, man, it's like he's been playing. They said he's been doing the art of the deal the whole time. I'll go a step further. He's been actually Sun Tzuing their ass the whole fucking time. If you haven't noticed, what deadlines have actually transpired that he actually had to order them to do some shit? It's been the last two that he hadn't had to do shit. This was one of them. But the good thing about following Sun Tzu and shit, you apply it to real life, This nigga ain't had to do but one. He ain't had to do number one time. If he said he was gonna do some shit, and he didn't do it, that's one thing. But all he had to really do was threaten him one time and actually falling through with the shit. And so he has done that. And so when it came time for this, they just took a long time to answer. But best believe, as soon as he said that shit, they was like, "Oh, fuck that shit."
No,
No, this nigga is crazy.
Thank you, and thank you to our liberal traitorous media. It was because when he said this shit, they literally
Leaked the shit.
so deep involved in their Trump derangement syndrome, so traitorous that I guarantee you, CNN was telling me like, "Yo, he's fucking crazy. He's about to nuke you guys. He's about to." This is how I knew Iran was going to do a ceasefire when they force women and children to do a human shield around the power plant. That's how I fucking knew that. Oh, Iran, they scared because they think this nigga really was going to fucking do it. I knew Trump was not going to do it.
Like I said before, because he's fallen through one of his threats before, he ain't got word. He can actually sit there and play poker with everybody if he want to. Play poker. Play spades. Don't let them know you about to Boston their ass. Trump has done... Man, look here. So, yeah, China and Pakistan has something to do with that as well, y'all. So let's see what else we got here. What is this? And once again, he said it was going to be 4 to 6 weeks. That's what he said. And
can you guys hear me?
Now I can hear you. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, y'all ain't hear my phone call, did y'all?
No, I ain't hear shit.
Oh, okay. Whew, thank God. All right, cool. That was my coworker. And so, but yeah, yeah. That's what we're dealing with, people. That's where we at as a society now. We're here. This is where we are. Ain't that a damn bitch? Can't make this shit
No, you can't.
the fuck up. I wish you could. Can't make this shit up. Reason why I say you can't make this shit up is the fact that the traitors and CNN, and one of those fuckers committed sedition at the same time.
Yep. But wow. Check this out, folks. This is a good sum up here. It says 3 weeks ago, I argued the U.S. goal in Iran is to seize the global oil spigot. Venezuela in January, Iran in February. Neutralize every supply chain outside the dollar system within 90 days. Achieve a compliant successor government and complete energy dominance. This oil thesis was the obvious layer. However, when you run out and view the last 4 years at a single sequence rather than isolated geopolitical events, the architecture of the grander U.S. plan becomes visible. First was Europe, which laid the groundwork. The Ukraine conflict provided the justification for sanctions that collapsed Russian pipeline gas from 150 billion cubic meters to only 40. Let's see if I can get farther down here. Okay. The Nord Stream was destroyed, which rewired the entire European energy system permanently. The U.S. went from supplying 28% of Europe's LNG in 2021, and LNG is natural gas, to 58% by 2025. We supply Europe with 58% of natural gas, exporting a record 111 million MTs, metric tons. The first country in history to break 100 metric tons. Europe was transferred from a customer with options into a captive market, now purchasing its survival in USD. The fall of Assad severed the critical node connecting China's Belt and Road Initiative to the Mediterranean. The trilateral railway linking Iran, Iraq, and Syria designed to bypass Western maritime choke points, was completely destroyed. They isolated Iran geographically and cleared the path for what came next. Third was Venezuela. In January, the U.S. effectively took control of the world's largest heavy crude reserves. Now, the U.S. Gulf Coast has the most advanced refining complex on Earth, which specializes in refining this heavy sour crude that is in Venezuela. It says Phillips 66 and Valero and the rest are now positioned to process hundreds of thousands of barrels for Venezuela crude daily. The U.S. captured a massive strategic reserve and solidified its position as the dominant exporter of refined petroleum products in the industry worth $110 billion in 2025 alone. Venezuela and Iran were the two major oil supply channels that existed outside the dollar system, but produced heavy crude and primarily to China and invaded U.S. financial supervision, but now being neutralized within 90 days, which leads us to the fourth is Iran and the Middle East energy shock. So you see, all of this, guys, is a master plan. All this is a master plan. All of this right here. But anyway, let's take that down. Hey, Crypto. You ready, Dragon?
Yes, sir. I'm always ready for crypto.
All right, man. Go ahead, folks. So now it is time for Crypto News with Crypto Dragon.
Dom DeMarco.
All right.
Crypto.
So one of the things that I want to touch on real quick, because y'all know how much that I love stable coins, talking about it, what the institutions are doing with stable coins, what the banks are doing with stable coins. Can somebody mute, please? Hey, we can hear you in y'all background. Sean.
Oh, my bad.
What? Anyway. So like I was saying, y'all know how I like stable coins, talking about it, making sure that we're positioning ourselves in the foreseeable future for what's going to happen. So that way we don't have anything to worry about. Well, stablecoin volumes could hit 1.5 quadrillion by 2035 as on-chain payments begin to rival MasterCard, Visa, Chainalysis says. So before I start this, I'm going to say this, and I mean this in the most positive way of what I could say this. I've been telling y'all what's cooking. Either you're going to get your plates and get ready to eat, or you're going to miss out. That is your choice. So, stablecoin transaction volume can reach 719 trillion by 2035 on an organic growth alone, and up to 1.5 quadrillion with macro tailwinds, according to Chainalysis. Analysis said stablecoin payments could rival Visa and MasterCard volumes between 2031 and 2039 amid a 100 trillion generational wealth transfer that is expected to accelerate crypto-native payment adoptions. Pause. Was it not too long ago that I had stated to y'all to where MasterCard had actually bought and purchased a stablecoin chain so that way they can issue stablecoins? Didn't I also tell you that Visa is in cahoots with Circle USDC in regards to stablecoin payments, just like how now you can utilize your Visa card on the various different exchanges, whether it be Kraken or Crypto.com, Coinbase, Uphold, and utilize those stable coins for everyday payments. Like I like to use it for gas and a couple of other things like that. And if I'm utilizing my Crypto.com card, in which, yes, I do promote Crypto.com, if I'm using that Crypto.com card in order to, make purchases and everything else, I get 5% back in Crow. So to continue, stablecoins are increasingly moving from niche settlement tools to the backbone of global payments. Same thing, kind of like pause. Same thing like I was telling y'all, stack up on USDC, RLUSD, USDT, and specifically, and USDG. So that way you'll already have those coins in accumulation. You would have already had yourself positioned. So once everything goes online and everything is switched over, you'd have already implemented mechanisms for yourself. So that way you'll be on the right side of the fence versus being on the left side of the fence. Because that middle portion of that fence is slowly being eroded and destroyed. So either you're going to be on the right side because you were proactive, paid attention to what's going on in front of you, and did something about it. Are you going to be on the left side of the fence and caught on the back end of said tailwind? Now let me continue. Baseline growth alone would take adjusted stablecoin volume to 719 trillion by 2035, the blockchain analysis provider said. At macro catalyst like Visa, MasterCard, other micropayments and other stuff like that, just to throw that in there. Demographic shifts in merchant adoption, did I not just say that, utilizing these for payments and other stuff, and the ceiling stretches even higher. Two main catalysts. The report points to a structural change already underway. Stablecoins process roughly 28 trillion in real economic activity in 2025. By that, Chainalysis means the data reference was stripped of trading noise and focused solely on payments. That's 28 trillion last year in payments alone. Payments, remittances, and settlements. By 2035, that figure is expected to explode, driven by two main forces. The first is generational. Between 2028 and 2048, as much as 100 trillion is expected to move from older cohorts to millennials and Gen Z groups far more comfortable holding and transacting in digital assets. I am one of those. Distribution offers the second catalyst as stablecoins ebb deeper into merchant checkout and back-end payment systems. Using them becomes invisible. Paying with crypto stops being a decision and starts to feel like any other transaction, the report predicts. And here, where AI-driven commerce may also play a factor. Pause, because remember I had stated to you about X402 in regards to the agent-to-agent interactions and payments, to where you will put your stable coins in an agent's wallet, and they'll be able to take care of small little tasks for you, such as pay this bill or make sure you put this over here towards this groceries and send this here. Your AI agent will be able to do that for you based off of stable coins in your digital wallet. And that is something to where Coinbase has made theirs. And then you have the MPP format, which is just like X420 off of Stellar's chain. And remember, Stellar is also in cahoots with Zbeck, which is your payroll. And the off-ramp in regards to that, in regards to Stellar making payments and other stuff, or to where how you're able to streamline your payments to your employees if you're utilizing that feature. So you're getting paid by the moment-to-moment basis versus waiting 2 and 3 weeks. Stable coins still on the back end of all of that. Now let me continue. Put together, those shifts could push stablecoin payment volumes to parity with Visa and MasterCard sometime between 2031, basically 4 years and a couple of months away, and 2039, or even sooner if adoption accelerates. Remember, MasterCard just bought a stablecoin issuer, so that way they can stay relevant. Visa is in cahoots with Circle USDC, so that way they can stay relevant. Please factor that in seriously. Now, stablecoin adoption. The implications are no longer theoretical. Chainalysis points to major financial firms already repositioning as evidence. Stripe and MasterCard's acquisition of Bridge and BVNK, respectively, signal a market where stable coins are no longer an edge case, but a part of the core payments infrastructure. And y'all all know how I am. I love to make sure that I'm all about these core infrastructure and institutional rails, so that way I have a say-so in regards to the plumbing. I suggest.
Oh, really?
So, Standard Chartered flagged that stablecoin usage is rising faster than expected as new use cases emerge. At the same time, the bank also argued that stablecoins could drive up to $1 trillion in demand for U.S. treasuries, linking payment growth directly to global capital flows. Oh, they ate that up. Elsewhere, policymakers are still debating risk. A White House study published this week found limited evidence that stablecoin yields would materially harm bank lending, because it won't, especially because the banks are creating their own stablecoins and also using stablecoins on the back end and using crypto for cross-border remittances and the like, because the SEC already gave them the green light to use XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a couple of other ones. So, the report effectively pushed back on concerns about deposit flight even as the regulatory framework evolves. Some also see convergence rather than disruption. Trump's crypto advisor said that stable coins could channel deposits into the U.S. banking system, not away from it, depending on how issuance and reserves are structured. So, I wanted to make sure that I had brought that definitely to your attention. Stable coins are moving. I highly advise for you to get into stable coins. You start accumulating some also. Last thing that I want to say real quick is in regards to this. From the FDIC approves proposal to implement Genius Act, which is requirements and standards. So the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC, Board of Directors today approved a notice of proposed rulemaking that would implement certain requirements and standards under the Guiding and Establishing National Innovation for U.S. Stablecoins Act, the Genius Act. The proposed rule would establish a prudential framework for FDIC supervised permitted payment stablecoin issuers, including requirements related to reserve assets, redemption, capital, and risk management standards. The proposed rule would also establish requirements for FDIC supervised permitted payment stablecoin issuers and insured depository institutions, or IDIs, that provide certain payment stablecoin related custodial and safekeeping services. Just kind of like how your money in the bank is up to a certain amount is FDIC approved. Looks like they want to go ahead and make sure that they keep that money going for them, so that way your stable coins are FDIC approved. Let me continue. In addition, the proposed rule would address the applicability of pass-through insurance to deposits held as reserves backing payment stablecoins, and would clarify that tokenized deposits that satisfy the statutory definition of deposit would be treated no differently under the Federal Deposit Insurance Act than any other types of deposits. So, to finish up, not only do you have the FDIC saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and approve stablecoins. We don't see anything different in regards to this, since that they're one-on-one par with the US dollar, and we're seeing exactly where everything is going and how everybody else is doing this. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have this approved. And then you have turnaround to where Chainalysis is saying, yeah, we can see it reaching up to, a little bit past 1.5 quadrillion with macro tailwinds and other stuff, or even 719 trillion by 2035 on organic growth alone, to where the FDIC is making sure all of that stuff done. And we are just at the beginning, folks. So to close, I highly advise for you. It's not necessarily financial advice, it's just financial literacy because of everything of what I've been telling you thus far. But it would be wise for you to look into these various different stable coins of what's being stated and start accumulating them. You have plenty of side liquidity. You don't have to buy that beer that one day or that week. You don't have to buy that herb that week. You definitely don't have to sit up there and go spend $30 and $40 on a meal, of which you can reduce and spend not even 3/4 of that at the grocery store at current. Cook yourself up a meal, whether you're mobile or not, and put that into some stable coins, and then have your stable coins work for you, whether it's 4.5% APY or APR, 5.9%, or even up to 8% of what you can get on your stable coins right now on your various different exchanges. That also is yield generation for you at a very early age. So by the time 2030 hits and everything is fully implemented and everybody is utilizing stable coins, you at least were pioneered and had a method of yield generation and having it to where your money is making money for you and your assets are working in the background, just like the elites. And thank you. That's crypto news.
Amen. Wait in the crypto. Wait in the crypto dragon. Wait in the crypto dragon gonna make us rich with crypto.
Man, look. Wait. One other thing real quick, because he has not come back. I got to say this about Wisdom Tree. Wisdom Tree has Wisdom Tree Prime, which that is a way for you not only to start getting into tokenized assets such as tokenized gold and silver and other things. I've gotten into it because here's this thing. Oh, and it's also built on the Stellar blockchain as well, because Wisdom Tree Digital is seeking to solve the obstacles to holding gold by creating Wisdom Tree Gold Token, a digital token recorded on the Stellar blockchain that grants the holder title to gold held in a custodian's vault. Each Wisdom Tree Gold Token is a tokenized means of owning gold. Wisdom Tree Digital Trust Company, which is the issuer of the Wisdom Tree Gold Token, is a digital token recorded on the Stellar blockchain or the Ethereum blockchain, representing electronic documentation of title to physical gold. Each gold token functions as a documented title to the underlying gold, meeting the LBMA's good delivery standard. Each gold token represents ownership of a 1 troy ounce portion of a LBMA gold bar. All gold associated with the gold tokens conforms to the LBMA's good delivery standards and is maintained with an independent gold custodian, HSBC, via its vaulting facilities located in London. HSBC has contractually committed to maintain a continuous allocation, i.e. segregation process, whereby each gold bar associated with a gold token is segregated within the gold custodial's vaults with a serial number in accordance to LBMA's good delivery standards. A documentation of title such as the gold token is a contract with, not an interest in, the Bailey, Wisdom Tree Digital. A gold token's user's ability to obtain gold in exchange for a gold token depends upon the Wisdom Tree's digital maintenance of the gold, with the custodian in compliance with the conditions for retrieval. The gold will be held in a customer account that will not be subject to the insolvency of Wisdom Tree Digital, meaning to where you're going to have your own gold in your own account. So if something happens to that account, Wisdom Tree cannot be liable behind it. And you can easily just go on to either your Google Play Store or to your Apple Store, and you can go ahead and download the app there. So I am not necessarily affiliated with Wisdom Tree, but you know how I am about when it comes to the Stellar blockchain and XLM as a whole, which that is institutional plumbing. So just factor this in. If Wisdom Tree has a digital fund in regards to gold on the Stellar blockchain, which is XLM, and mind you, each digital fund invests at least 80% of its assets in either fixed income securities, such as U.S. Treasuries, or equity securities, such as U.S. listed stocks, as further described in each digital fund's prospectus. 80%. And it's on the Stellar blockchain, which means each transaction that's done on the Stellar blockchain, a little bit of XLM is burned on the back end, which inevitably makes the price go up over time because of scarcity. So not only can you have tokenized gold, but you can also have the institutional plumbing that's behind the gold. Now I'm talking too much. Y'all go ahead. Let me shut up real quick because I'm about to give out some game. I'm about to give out some game, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see where that's going, right?
Yes, sir. Stable coins. Bitcoin stable coins. Hey, stable coins. Bitcoin stable coins.
No. Look. And here's the thing. You still got your people so focused on Bitcoin so heavily where there's all this other activity going on in the background. And they will be stuck because they're solely stuck on Bitcoin and not willing to actually budge or move. They're going to miss out on trillions. Because notice, the talk about Bitcoin overall has slowed down for the most part. Yeah, they throw it out there every once in a while because they know how people are focused on it. But notice you got all this other information constantly about HBAR, XLM, XRP, about Solana, Polygon, Doge. Well, not really Doge, but mainly Doge change. You see a lot of activity. Even them talking about it at Davos. You have them doing their one-on-one sessions with that. Y'all know how much information that I'm sending in regards to what Hedera is doing on the background and even developing from a standpoint and how, hell, you got, Amazon Web Services now on Hedera. You even got FedEx on the Hedera Council. If you got FedEx as a council member for Hedera and they're going to be utilizing it for tracking purposes, do you know what that means underlyingly for holding that asset alone? And then you got Wisdom Tree utilizing Stellar's blockchain for fucking gold. And then you got XRP, which is the institutional plumbing for what's going on around the globe right now for payments. And XRP and RLUSD is federally backed. And y'all ain't got these assets? Yeah, y'all gonna be on the left side of the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna be on the left side of the bridge. Real talk. Like I'm not being rude or mean or anything, but if you cannot see what I just explained to you, you're not gonna get it. Those that with eyes will be able to see it, and take action. Others
Right.
will not.
Indeed.
Amen. That was hey.
Bruh. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Amen. Hey, that was another satisfied crypto moment.
Hey, I like that. We gotta get that sound bite, dog. Thank you.
You have to actually make it because nobody says that.
We're about to hit that mug now. That's gonna be a jingle that people are gonna sit up there and say it. Trust me. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Because
I
I'm
will
a
make I'll make a recording for you.
thank you. Also, for you people out there that are needing to get in contact with me, I will be creating a new email address soon so that way y'all can get to me directly. Y'all can go ahead and follow me on YouTube at Crypto Dragon Emperor. That is my handle. I do videos every other day. I'm mainly into doing shorts to give quick hits, feeds, and other stuff that you won't necessarily get on this magnificent three-man podcast. So you can catch me there as well too. Also, as Crypto Dragon Emperor or as Crypto Dragon Emperor on TikTok as well too. You can also find me on there giving out information and showing you guys how to grow your own food, because what's happening right now and to where there's talk about food shortages and all this other stuff, you might want to get you a grow tent or two. You might want to get you some heirloom seeds. You might want to go ahead and start growing food now for yourself. So that way, once prices, if they do wind up getting astronomical in the store and everything else, you ain't got nothing to worry about because you're self-sufficient. Not only are you self-sufficient in regards to the food portion, you're self-sufficient in making sure that you're invested into the institutional plumbing rolling forward. Now you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I gotta go to school.
Amen.
I gotta go to school.
Another satisfied crypto dragon.
I gotta go to school. I gotta go to school.
Are you fucking watching The Color Purple?
No, but that's what that's from. Oh shit. Oh
Oh,
god.
you kept saying I gotta go to school. I was like, nigga, that's from Color
Oh
Purple, man.
shit. Oh shit. Hell yeah, man. But anyway, folks. That's shit and Dragon. That's right, Crypto Dragon, man. Let's do this thing, folks. So we about to head out for the night. But before we head out for the night, I can't play it because Max is concerned about us not getting any views if I play it. But please go follow up what's going on with goddamn Kendra G. Kendra G
Hold on, you didn't
was
figure out
with.
how to do it?
No, I couldn't figure out how to do it, man. So,
Are you, hold on.
what, man?
Did you Google it?
Dude, when I was asking you about how to do and stuff, I was here and I didn't have time to do anything, man. So I didn't do it.
Oh, nigga, it would have. I could not mind.
But anyway, we'll get it right someday, folks, or I'll get it right someday, folks. So anyway, Kendra G, oh no baby having no man having ass tried to tell Cam Newton about how to raise kids, y'all.
Dom DeMarco.
You can't make this shit up, man.
Boy, that was stupid on her end.
Oh, you can't make it up, dude. I'm trying to tell
What?
you, man. Huh? What?
No, no. I was just like, didn't they have a conversation about how she's single but giving relationship, having a relationship show?
Oh, she fucked around and came at their ass and flipped it around on them talking about some reason why. I got to show us because that was the identity during COVID. And I was helping people, find other people. And that's why it was like all single because I was like, whatever, Charlie.
Time out. But she dogged Kevin Samuel out about the same fucking thing, man. You can't make this shit up, people.
You can't make this shit
You
up.
cannot make this shit up.
Even if you try, you can't. You really can't.
Damn, dude.
Shit's crazy, man.
Like,
Kendra
wow.
Kendra G is 46 years old, Charlie.
She ain't no 46 looking like
She's
that.
46 years old. She's 46, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here. She
No.
46?
No, I'm not going anywhere. She's 46.
God,
Talking about
damn.
kids in the family. Charlotte, it's a rap.
No.
Rap for you.
Yeah, she done for it, bro.
It's a rap for you.
I would love I would love for us it's probably when we're a little older, when this crypto start hitting, man, I'm gonna create a game show and it's gonna be like the modernized version of Fear Factor. For $10,000, you must scrape off all your makeup. Here you go. You must take off your lace fronts, lashes, and wig, and see what you look like. And show the world what you look like. Oh my God, that
ain't never gonna happen, man.
That'll be a Fear Factor challenge.
Never gonna happen, man. At all. Yeah, Kendrick G out here acting a damn fool. Cam Newton had something he said. He was talking about, you know, the kids underneath our roof and whatnot, they have to do what we tell them to do. They don't have rights, really. And she was over there like, what do you mean? They're a human being and this, and this. Like, well, it's a good thing you don't got no kids. Maybe that's for a good reason, man. Had their ass damn blowing up the World Trade Center. Anyway. Folks, I hope y'all had a good evening. I hope you had a good show.
Are you going to play the song?
What song? Oh, yeah. Let's play the song because I didn't get home in time to replace it on the other one, so I'm going to have to work.
Oh, nigga, you sound like you had move in a couple of drinks, nigga.
I don't know.
You sound like if we all in the car, you smell like a Steel Reserve. Peace out, y'all.
3-man show. Better stand up. Turn the mic on. Turn the cams up. Max Power's dragging Wildcat in the cut. Green names ring out when it's time to talk tough.
Thank y'all, man.
3-man podcast, turn that up. Max dragging Wildcat, run that up. Hit that track, let it flood, go nuts. If you're hating, better hope your Wi-Fi cut. 3-man podcast, talk that talk. Whole room shake.
Peace out, y'all. Peace out.
Just play it back. 3 big mouths, 1 wild pack. Yeah.